Okay, you guys, so I just filmed my everyday skincare routine, and now I figured I'd show you something. I'm going to do my everyday makeup routine, except I got to take my hair out of this because it's not helping me out. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing for makeup for my everyday. So, the first thing, make sure you go watch my skincare routine video because that is what happens first. Obviously, I do my skincare, so right now the only thing on my face is, some lotion. So, if I am not really doing anything and I'm just kind of like chilling at home, I'll just wear mascara and eyebrow stuff, and then I feel like I am like 100% good to go. But if not, then I have been using, if I'm going out or something or I just want a little bit more coverage, I use the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, which is a fantastic dupe for IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. Not the illuminating one, just the regular one. But I am loving this stuff. And I am the shade 102 Fair Porcelain, which is a little bit too light for me right now. But I just add some bronzer in at the end and like bronze everything else. So I make it work. And I have a Sonia Kashuk Beauty Blender. Which is what I'm using. I like it a lot. I like this foundation a lot. It's great. It's running. It's a little bit thinner of a foundation, I think, than the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better, but that's okay. It might be a little bit easier to blend out, and it's not like, watery to where it's not gonna like match your skin tone or anything, but, and forgive me if this video is awkward in any way. I have not done a get ready with me video and I don't even know how long, so I just have felt called recently to start talking about more and more things, like personal things that people don't want to talk about because it's hard to talk about. And I know personally, if I was going through something and I didn't want to talk about it because it was difficult to talk about, and somebody else came out and was like, hey, I went through this and here's my story on it, I'm talking about it because I want somebody else to know that it's okay. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to also show people that you can go through shit and still have the life of your dreams, and you can still get what you want. And it just takes work and healing and agreeing to be vulnerable with yourself. And if you hear a child screaming, it's Lauren, and that's just my life now, so you have to deal with it. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I've been posting more on my blog about stuff, but I also have felt called recently to come back to the video space. I stopped filming YouTube videos and filming videos because, like, other than Instagram stories and stuff, because YouTube, as we know, got a little bit crazy and made it really difficult for smaller influencers and just YouTubers and content creators in general to get found, get views, etc., etc. If you guys know about that, then you know. But basically, they made it more difficult, and that's fine. If you put out good content and stuff, you can make it work, and it doesn't matter. You're not leaving. But basically, they also took away the editor, the video editor. And I know that's not a big deal because most people have MacBooks and use their, Adobe editor or whatever. But I don't have that. And so it was difficult for me to kind of like edit vlogs or anything like that. And I couldn't do that. And so I just kind of stopped. Thought I would focus on my blog. And now, like I said, I've got a lot of things to say, and I can't always type as fast as my fingers go. So, the concealer I'm using is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, and I got Fair Rose. And now Kaylee is crying, so please. Okay. Anyway, so I have felt more called to come back to this space, so that's what I'm doing. And I know now that I can also upload to Facebook and Instagram TV and everything, so. And this is just a smaller Sonia Kashuk Beauty Blender. Yeah, so there's a lot of things I want to talk about. There's a lot of things that need to be talked about in the online space and just in the world. So I have been, on Instagram and stuff, I follow a lot of people that are on the same kind of path as me, the same kind of, wanting to help people, and I follow people who are advocating for the same things that I am. And I'm going to start sharing those people more because I think they're fantastic. I don't know why it smells like rotten eggs, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, now I've got just my air-spun powder and translucent fair. We're going to bake this. Bake, 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 bake. Shake, 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 bake. Okay. That is from Sesame Street. #MomLife. But in the things I want to share with you guys, not only are, women issues, postpartum issues, life issues in general, because not just women deal with postpartum, or, not just women deal with anxiety and depression, men deal with it too, and I want to bring awareness to the fact that it's okay for everyone, for humans to have feelings and to feel their feelings and to show their feelings, and, just stuff like that. I want to share more of my kids with you, not with everybody. Both of my kids do have Instagram accounts. Both of their accounts are private. Basically, the world only gets to see what I share, and then if you follow them, it's basically only close friends and family that follow them, but I'm going to start posting more of their stuff because none of our family lives here, so. The closest family would be my mom and George, and they live in Denver, which, is fine, but it's not close. But yeah, so I have a lot of ideas and things that I'm working on, and possibly a coaching program later on. Yeah, I'm really excited about things and looking forward to them, and I've gotten a lot of confirmation lately that this is the path I'm supposed to be on, what I'm supposed to be doing, and when I go through and do comment on somebody's, Instagram post or whatever, really? And then they comment back saying, how much it helped, or, that they needed my words of advice or whatever that day, that night, whatever, that, it helps and it makes me feel a lot better, like I'm helping people. So now I'm going in with the Hoola bronzer. Yeah, so I'm excited to share some things with you guys, excited to be back in this space, because, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I can't talk to my kids all the time. Zoe, stop. You're not coming up here. No. I'm a mama to 2 babies and 4 Chiweenie babies, and that's my life, so. Zigzag come out here? No. Yeah, so if there's anything you guys want to know about me, if you haven't been following me for a million years, if you're new to my YouTube or my Instagram or any of me on this online space, hi, I am Marcy. My last name is France, and this is Francisms. If you already have been here, then hi, welcome. Let's get excited for the new stuff we're bringing in. Yeah. And I forgot to tell you guys, I'm really excited to share with you something that we've been manifesting and some things that we're currently working on, and yeah. The blush I'm using is this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Blush in Rose Gold. I personally enjoy a peachy color cheek. Before e.l.f. started going high-end, high-quality, whatever they have done with their makeup, they had one blush and bronzer palette, and that was my favorite. That blush was the perfect color of pink with corally, peachy tones, and I just loved the way that looked on my face. So That's kind of what I always go for, except in the winter. I mean, I do in the winter as well, just because I like that kind of like summery glow, but I don't. I'll also wear other things in the winter as well. This one I love a lot. It's a peachy pinkish, but it's like, I don't know, rose gold. Stop. And if you haven't noticed, these videos aren't going to be perfectly curated or anything, because my background is like a piece of my bedroom and a door and like, I don't even know, some panel for something, you know, and there's kids barking and dogs crying, and you know, it's not even a lie that kids are barking, because Oren likes to bark. So before I do a finishing setting powder all over my face, I do that, and then I do the highlighter. That's what's right. Because I don't want to like brush off my highlight, but blending my blush and bronzer together aren't that bad. So, and my brushes are like all over the place. This one I believe is e.l.f. Just all over face brush. My fan brush is e.l.f. My blush and bronzer brush was Avon. You know, I have a whole bunch of brushes that I got for Christmas that I haven't even touched some of them, because like I went through a huge makeup purge the other day, and that was just because I have had my makeup for a long time. Some of them, there's one palette in particular that I had since 2011, so that's kind of gross. When most makeup has like a 6 months to a year shelf life. So, you know, it was just time, and they all had like lived through the bus and, you know, traveled from Colorado to North Carolina and back, and you know, it was just like, I know a couple years ago I left a mascara in the car after a trip, and I got really cold and it changed the composition of my mascara. So, you know, I figured none of that makeup could be any kind of good anymore, so it was time. But yeah, just putting on this highlighter from this baked set right now, and I don't put it like horribly everywhere, you know, but we get it on there. We make it popping. And occasionally Zach has been like, oh, it's too bright in the middle of your face. Well, I just bronze down my nose a little bit, and it still looks a little bit bright. There's my bronzer. Yeah, so that's what we're now. Time for my eyebrows. My eyebrows are fun to do. I love Maybelline's Brow Drama stuff. This is the Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. Open this up again. But it looks like that's just a round little spoolie thing, and you know, I think I've showed you guys how to put it on before. But yeah, I've tried. I had like this pencil thing, a marker that they made, and I didn't like that one as much, just because it was basically you're like drawing in your whole eyebrow, and I'm not. I have a lot of eyebrow, if you can't tell, and I need to get them waxed actually, but yeah, getting them waxed. I don't know why I haven't done it, but they actually just kind of grew in really bad recently. But that would help with my shape. But if you don't have a lot of eyebrow, I think the pen one could work out really well for you. Just, I got it to work. I could use it. I could make it look good on my eyebrows and stuff, but it was not really worth the work that it took. This stuff I adore. And like I told my mom a while ago, you can just use like some clear mascara to get, you know, your eyebrows in the shape that you want, and then use a colored of eyeshadow that matches, you know, what color you're going for, and then put that on top, which is what I think she still does. So now I'm gonna do my mascara. And my favorite combination of mascara right now is the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black with the L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black. I am going to try out the Monsieur Big and Damn Girl. I just have to, you know, make a trip to Ulta. Sometimes I'll put some eyeshadow on my eyes. It just depends on if I look too, like, blown out, you know. Like if it's too white up there. But I love the telescopic one. This one's great. What's your favorite mascara? I'm always looking for new mascaras. That's like the one thing, the one makeup product that I have that I can have my holy grails of and, like, you know, swear by them and then still be willing to try another one. Because I know there's some products out there and some people out there that, like, once they find, like, nope, this is the mascara that works for me, I'm not even going to try another one because it's just a waste of money. See, real life, and I messed up my mascara. Do you see that? Of course I did. But yeah, like, you know, maybe it's a waste of money for you because you found your holy grail and that's what works and nothing else works, and that's fine. But, you know, I'll use my holy grails, and then if I buy a new mascara and I don't like it, I can always give it to my mom. Because all of the mascaras work on her. Like, without question. They just do. Like, she doesn't have to curl her eyelashes or anything. It's just like, oh, okay, woke up straight out of bed, one coat of mascara, and it makes them look exactly like the ad made them look. Okay. So I'm super jealous of her eyelashes, and my kids both have really long eyelashes. Oren's are longer and thicker than Kaylia's. Kaylia's curl more than Oren's. Actually, I think hers might be longer, but hers curl more than his do. But I'm really excited to see, like, what her eyelashes do with mascara later in life. And I might try to convince Oren at some point to let me put mascara on him. I know my dad had 6 sisters, and he said, like, he has really long eyelashes. Why did I not get long eyelashes? What the heck? But they used to put makeup on him and stuff, and, you know, I don't blame them. If I had a bunch of sisters and a brother, it'd be fun too. I'm sure they all pinned him down. Did it? But yeah, actually I have a brother, but I don't think I ever put makeup on him. I don't know. He's probably not watching this, so he can't tell you. But yeah, so this is, let me know you guys' favorite mascara. This is a really long and rambly get ready with me, and if you didn't like it, I don't apologize because this is me. If you did like it, then stay tuned because there's lots more where this is coming from. Also, I am not going to commit or pick to a niche. I don't even like that word. But I want to do more than one thing in life. You know, I like more than one thing in life. You know, and I sometimes follow people like, oh yeah, sure, you post about your makeup, but I also like seeing the food you eat. Or you post about your fashion, and I also like seeing about, you know, your kid life with your kids. Or maybe you post about fitness, and I like your style, you know. Like, I follow people for more than one reason, and I like more than one thing, so I expect you to follow me for more than one reason. Maybe you only follow me for makeup, or you like seeing my inspirational posts, but just know I'm here to post about makeup and food and adventures and real life shit and postpartum shit, and yeah, that is what we're doing. That is what we are out here for. I'm looking for a lip color that might be in my backpack because I'm bad. I'm a bad beauty vlogger, and it was in there. Aha. This is the Chapstick Total Hydration Lip Tinted Lip Balm, whatever. This is in Rose Petal. I love doing this one with the coral one on top. But I don't know where my coral one is right now, so we're just going to do this one. Do, 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 do. And then I will generally blot it so that way it looks more just like a freshly kissed look instead of as dark as this is. Although, you know, if I'm going out and we're going to go out to eat or something, I'll leave it as dark as it is because then it kind of blots off. So that is this look. Isn't it great? I'm sorry if it was awkward. If not, you know, I don't care. I'm going to stop apologizing because this is me. So stay tuned if you like this video. If not, whatever. And I'll hit you up with some more, hopefully better content later.